Hi everybody, welcome to the White Tiger Tarot. Today we're going to do a collective reading with the eclipse, which is actually happening tonight when I'm filming. And it is a full moon eclipse in Taurus. It is the last of the Taurus-Scorpio axis, which is the eclipses that started in 2021. This is the last one, and I don't know about you guys, but it's been feeling very heavy for me. A lot of heavy emotions, a lot of like just overall heaviness, tired, lots happening, lots of change, lots of transformation, upheaval, and that always comes with, it's always very, exciting and unknown, but also scary, and unknowns come with all the emotions, right? It's like trying to figure out what can't necessarily be figured out in the moment. It's like we have to just take it day by day, moment by moment, and see what it's telling us, what is happening for us. So we're just going to open the floor to Spirit to kind of tell us what it needs to tell us about this shift, about what's happening. And yeah, we'll see where Spirit leads us today. So just going to cleanse the space so only the highest, most divine, original source beings may enter this space with us today to give us clear, concise, and accurate messages for the highest good of all of those watching and for the highest good of all. Thank you so much. So we're going to start with... Okay, Spirit just wants to start with... just a Rider-Waite deck, just the, my OG little deck here. So we're just going to get the overall energy. Spirit, what would you like to tell the collective about this eclipse, this last eclipse of this axis? What is happening for the collective? Tower, exactly. Big unknowns, sudden shifts, large aspects of our lives changing, shifting, moving around. So that's going to be different for all of us, and it could also hit in many different areas of our lives. This could be, changing locations. This could be relationships changing, being left behind. This could be, switching of jobs. This could be coming to sudden realizations about a job or about a person, or about the world. Like the world in general, I feel like is going through a huge tower moment right now. And I feel like it has been going through it at least since 2021. Of course, there's always moments where the collective is feeling this, but I feel like especially right now, it's like there's a lot happening, and I feel like a lot of people are feeling this way right now. Just massive upheaval, shifts, changes, right? And it's always for our highest good, right? And we can feel that. We can feel that we're being shifted to somewhere that's maybe better or more suited toward us, but it doesn't change the fact that we can still feel what's going on and the chaotic nature of it, and the bittersweet of it, right? So the tower is definitely a great representation of this energy. It's like, it feels like maybe the world as we know it is ending. That could be on a small scale in our personal lives and in a large scale, right? It's like, it's just massive shifts, and we're like, where will this bring us? Where is this going to take us? It's kind of, it can be unnerving or shaky or scary at times, but we ultimately have to be aware that it is for our highest good. And we also, I feel like a lot of us know that it is, and we're looking forward to it, but it doesn't mean that it still doesn't come with all of these other emotions, right? Okay, so let's see if Spirit wants to continue with this deck. Yes, okay. Okay, what else, Spirit, do we need to share with the collective about what's going on, the energies that are being experienced? Yeah, okay, so Seven of Pentacles. It's like, this is a time, and we've been in a time, and these tower moments create this, where we have to look at our lives. What is working? What's not working? Right? What can we change? What do we feel needs to change in our lives to create maybe more freedom, or more prosperity, or more spirituality, closeness to God, to source? You know, it's like, what in my life do I want to change, to shift? What's not working? What is working? What should I do more of? What should I do less of? So these are the kinds of questions that these tower moments bring, that this energy brings, to push us in the right direction. Even if we can't see all of the answers, we're like, okay, well, I need to sacrifice this in order to get this, or I need to do more of this, change this, you know. It's all of these, this one wanted to flip over, Five of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, what do we need to shift in order to get away from this energy of feeling not enough, of feeling lack, of feeling less than, of feeling like I'm not living the life that I would like to, or I feel like I'm not living prosperously or to my fullest. What do I need to change about my mindset, about how I react, about how I, you know, conduct myself, or yeah, the quality of my thoughts, of the belief systems that I carry. Right? It's like this tower is going to make us face all of this. It's going to make us look at, how am I still perpetuating this lack mentality? How am I still, you know, allowing ego, or this perception that there's not enough, this perception that I'm not worth having this dream or this thing in my life. And I feel like this tower moment is bringing us closer to the life that we want, to better. Yeah. So the Knight of Wands, then taking a look at all these things, right, that we want to change or shift, and then putting it into action, moving towards it. So this tower is allowing us to look at, what are my values in life? What kind of life do I want to live? How true to myself can I be? Can I do the thing I'm doing? Is my relationship giving me what I would like in the long run? Am I giving myself that? Am I allowing for prosperity in my life? Do I believe I deserve it? And do I have the confidence, you know, to go after it? And then the Knight of Wands here, this tower allowing us to actually take the action towards what we know is more suited for us now, towards what, you know, we actually want, deserve, and can create within our lives, allowing us to take the necessary actions to go towards that. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, we're going to go to an oracle deck here. Yeah, and I really feel like in this like past the 2021 till now, you know, Taurus and Scorpio, it's interesting because, you know, the tower can be looked at as scorpionic energy. It's like the transformation, right? The kind of upheaval, the kind of looking at what it is we want to change, because it's like maybe we had some big realizations about actually what we want to accomplish in our lives, about what we want our lives to actually look like. And then with the Taurus, it's like it's putting in those practical steps and implementing. How do we get there? What actions do we need to put in? What do we need to change in our physical and mental realities in order to get us to the place that we would like, and leave behind this kind of lack or not having enough or feeling on the outs in some way or another. Okay, so we have growth here. It says there is auspicious energy around you. You are experiencing vigorous growth. This is a good time to learn, to develop new ideas, new ways of doing things. Break away from old unhealthy habits. Step out of your comfort zone. Your reward is ahead. So the towers really force us into stepping out of our comfort zone, right? It's like okay, if we either do it on our own or not, the tower's going to come in, shake it up so that we're forced to grow. We're forced to get out of our comfort zone and to move towards what is beneficial for us, what is better for us, what's more aligned with who we are and what we're thinking now. So that is why this tower moment's happening. That is why this big change is happening, or this new direction is coming in, or you're feeling inspired, or you're feeling this new direction, you're feeling this new thing, this new place to go towards. And it's because of this energy and this tower moments that have been happening. Kind of like, what do I really need in my life? You know, is this a life I want to keep going, or do I want change? Do I want something new, something different? And we have the sun in Sagittarius with enthusiasm. Be enthusiastic about this big change, even though it might be nerve-wracking or scary or different. This is saying there's a lot of enthusiasm to be had, and this reminds me of the sun card just because of this figure where it has like sun rays behind him. Sagittarius talks about travel and philosophy and thinking new ideas, different. I really feel like you guys are headed in a very different direction than maybe you're used to, and that brings up fears and that brings up insecurities. But I feel like that's what you've been craving, that's what you've been wanting and taking action towards. It's like, I've been wanting this new experience, this new thing in my life, and so this tower moment is coming in to make that happen for us, right? I'm just being guided to the next deck here. Okay. This will be our kind of signifier. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's bringing us to more stability, more stable energy, where I feel like we can have the time and the space to grow in the direction that we want, in the direction that we feel called towards. Nine of Swords, and yeah, that comes with, like we said, overthinking. Tower moments always come with, you know, the fears of the worries, the anxieties of what will happen, what could happen. You know, all of the things that could go wrong. And, you know, tower moments, of course, bring those things because, you know, change is not super easy all the time, especially when it's big change. So Spirit is just saying, you know, you will find what you're looking for. You'll find the stability in this new direction. This is happening for you, not to you. Okay, it's like you've been wanting this. Yes, change comes, you know, with things we have to look at and we have to leave behind. But this is saying it's leading you to something much more prosperous, much more stable and secure. Somewhere where you can grow in the direction that you want. Okay, and look at that. We have the Six of Wands, victory, success, recognition. Okay, like you have been through it. You have been battling to, you know, overcome certain mindsets, to overcome positions in the world, to overcome, you know, certain beliefs about yourself or about the world. And you are successfully doing that. And that's what this, you know, big change is helping you overcome as well. It's like you can, that is why this big change is happening. So we can get past these things finally, so that we can actually head in the direction of success, of recognition, of what it is we want to create in this world. Two of Wands. A lot of you, this could mean, you know, going somewhere new, if that's a new place in the world, but it's expansion. And when expansion comes into our lives, we must leave behind something in order to go towards the new, in order to go towards something that's calling us, something that's a little more suited to us, or a little more exciting and unknown. And that could cause worry, of course, but it is change that is necessary in order for us to accomplish the goals that we set out to do, that we have come to realize, the values that we have come to appreciate, right? And that means, you know, that invites change, and that is, change is necessary, needed, and sometimes very large change in a new direction. That is just bringing us closer to what it is we asked for, to what it is we've been, you know, trying to accomplish. A lot of times, you know, it's not, if it's a big change, it's not going to happen where you're at, because maybe it's already been set in stone there. They don't want to change. They're not ready for it, or whatever, or you just need a change of scenery to become who you need to become. Or it's like, it's just not, the energy isn't setting in with you anymore, and you need to expand in order to grow. There is a large growth transformation here that is trying to happen through you. And a lot of times when it is that level, it needs to be large. It has to shake it up completely with the Tower, so that it can bring about this change, so that we can open ourselves up completely to newness, to growth, you know, so that it's like you've kind of already put in the battle, and you've been working towards it. And so now it's time to actually step into the direction, take action into this new direction. And we have the Knight of Cups. So yes, it's, look, we have very similar imagery here. You being, you know, it's almost as though you're being given a gift here. You're being crowned. You're being given an opportunity here to actually grow in the direction that your heart has been calling you towards. You are about to be, and that might be coming with this Tower moment, right? Where it's like, okay, here's the thing you need. Look, again, we have it here, here, and here. Here is the money you need, or here is the offer you need, or here is the inspiration needed to head in this new direction, to continue along your path in this new way, or on this new journey that the world is calling you towards, that you have been called towards and calling towards. We have birds in flight here. It's like there is a new emotionally fulfilling direction that is requiring you to fly. That is, so it could be literal, but it doesn't have to be. But it just means spreading your wings in a new way, in a different direction. Okay, and of course, you know, you're gonna have worries. It's okay, sit with them, but don't allow them to stop you from taking flight in this new direction, from taking action, from accepting this opportunity from the universe to move in this new way. That's more, it's going to be more in tune with your heart and what your soul's will wants. You know, what your inner freedom is asking you to move in. I'm hoping I'm making sense, but it's just, the energy can get so thick and you can get lost in it. You know what I mean? But there is an offer coming in. You are being given the chance. It's like you have gone through what is necessary in order for you to kind of move on. This is something that you should be enthusiastic about, that you should be excited about, because it is very exciting. But it also comes with heaviness, right? Growth is not easy. It doesn't come without pain or sacrifice. But this is saying, this is moving you towards a very prosperous opportunity, somewhere where it's going to feel a lot stable, secure, more catered towards how you're feeling now, what values you have now. Yeah, it's like how you see the world now is different. And so this opportunity is coming in to say, like, here, this is the new direction in which suits your way of thinking, believing, living now. And that's going to require the old way to be left behind, the old thing or the old people, whatever it is for you, and to go in the direction of this new. Even if it's, you know, it's risky, you don't have all the answers possibly. It's like, it's just been a dream for such a long time, or it's, you know, it's been in the plan and I've been so patient and I didn't know if it would come. And well, now with this eclipse, it is coming. Okay. It's time now. You're ready. The world is ready. I feel like there's big shifts happening in the world. And it's like, I'm ready to like live more heart-based. I'm ready to put my heart more at the forefront, and what, you know, what emotionally I want to create, and I want to just live more free to what my heart is saying, what my heart is craving, right? And it's like, it's coming in, it's giving you the opportunity to do it. So don't let your fears get in the way, because even when it's unknown, or it's new, or it's big, we have to take the leap, and we have to do it regardless of our fears, right? And this is just saying, like, have faith in this direction. This is what we've been, you know, you've been asking for, and this is what you've been preparing for. And so, and now is the time to actually go towards it. Okay, I'm gonna pull out another deck. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. New opportunity, new insight. A new way of thinking. It's like, I feel like we're different. Yeah, with strength, it's like we've been changing so much, and our mindset is different. What we want is different. Who we are is different. I feel like you've really gotten to know yourself at a deeper level. And yeah, Six of Swords. So the universe is now giving you the opportunity to move in the direction of your new self. Where it is leading you is, it's protecting you, first of all. It's protecting you from any kind of, you know, mishap or negativity. Not that things might not feel the smoothest all the time, but you are being protected. You're being brought to somewhere that is better for you, in a direction that is better for you, that is more suited towards you, towards your new way of thinking, towards your new outlook on life that you've been developing in the past while. It's just, you know, now is just it's the time to go. It's the time to move on, to move forward in this new direction. Okay. There's something higher calling you, right? and it might not always make sense. Especially to other people, it probably won't make sense, okay? And that could cause a lot of stress and worry, right? Because you're like, oh my gosh, everyone's telling me, am I crazy? I shouldn't go, I shouldn't do this. Am I crazy? You know? But you are feeling this for a reason, and you're being guided to this new place, this new direction for a reason, or this new person, or whatever it is. Okay? You are being called to something higher here because you see something not a lot of people see. And so you're being called to this new place. It's going to give you a lot more insight. It's going to, I think, deepen your connection with the self and your spirituality. I feel like this is somewhere, somebody, something that is more suited towards your higher purpose, your higher calling in life. It's going to feel more connected, deeper and like more fulfilling, and it's like heart-filled, right? And then beautiful, we have the sun, somewhere more enlightening, where you can actually, it feels lighter, it feels happier. It feels like I'm more in tune with myself. I am more in tune with God, with Source, with Spirit. And my connection is more direct. I can get more direct messages. It just feels easier. It feels more stable. It feels lighter. I'm more heart-based. I'm more heart-centered. And I feel super connected with myself, with life. And it doesn't feel so separate. I really feel connected to all. And then with the Four of Swords, it's like feeling that exactly connection, feeling more relaxed. Like I can actually relax here, I can chill out, I can connect with what I want to connect with. I feel just more in tune with the universe, with the energies. Things don't feel so like I'm butting up against something, like myself or with other people, with the universe. It just feels connected, and it feels easier. And it feels like, I don't have to stress and worry all the time about how I'm going to make things work, or how, I have to hustle, or I have to. It's like, it's just going to feel easier altogether, brighter, more happy, more joyful. It feels like the sun hasn't been out in a long time, and now it's coming out. And then I feel clear about my direction. I feel clear about where I'm headed. I feel, it's like I know exactly what I need to do, what I need to focus on. And it doesn't feel so rushed or so, panicky, And the other card that I felt was the Devil. We're leaving the Devil behind. That's why it was off to the side. It was its own card here. It's like we're turning away from the things that are no longer benefiting us, that are no longer good for us, that, we know keeps us down, that we know holds us back, or that we know puts us in a negative mindset, or it's just no longer benefiting us. It's no longer, I feel trapped at this place with this person doing this thing. It feels like control now at this point. And I know I have to break free. I know I have to move in this new direction so that I can break free and I can show the universe that I no longer want this. I'm no longer playing this game. I no longer want this energy in my life. I want to move towards something higher, something that is more who I am now, something that is more connected with God and Spirit, something that is, it's just more in tune with life, in tune with the life that I want to live, in tune with who I am now as today as this person, with my values, with my with what I love and what I care about and the life I want to create going forward. And so that is what this eclipse is bringing. It's bringing us towards, it's having all this like chaos happening to bring us towards this new direction. And we just have to take the leap. We have to take the offer. We have to go towards what our heart is calling us. And we are being brought to a new direction that is going to bring us closer to ourselves, to God, to happiness, to the lives we want to create, leaving behind the lack, the insecurity, the control, the desperation, whatever this is for you. It's like I'm making this commitment to leave behind the things that I know are no longer good for me, and I am opening up myself to the unknown, to the universe, to show me what is, who is more in line with who I am now. And I want that. I want more. I want better. I want the sunlight. I would like lightness, but deepness, right? And so that is what is happening with this eclipse. And I know it's heavy, but we have the sun. We know that we are headed in the right direction. We know that we are headed in a place for our highest good. That this is going to give us the happiness that we crave, the fulfillment that we crave, right? That it's like, it feels like we can no longer stay where we're at because it's just no longer fulfilling in the same way because we're different. Right? So trust that. Trust where you're going. Trust what you're feeling. It's not by accident. It's not just you. Okay? And it feels heavy, and that's okay. And it's because we're going through the very end of it, right? The very last of it. And then it might even feel heavy for a little bit longer. But you have to still trust in what is happening. And then the energy, I promise you, once you get going to this new direction, it's going to lighten up like that. And you're going to be like, oh, yep, this was it. This is why I was feeling that way. I could feel it. I knew, I had hoped I was going in that direction. And I'm so glad that I trusted the universe. I'm so glad that I did this, that I moved in the way I was feeling towards. Because you are being gifted something major from the universe, something that's going to be much more aligned for you. Okay, so keep trusting, keep, taking stock of, how it's feeling, and it's okay. It's okay to feel overwhelmed at times. Just remember that it's part of the process, and that, let go as much as you can, because we're leaving behind very heavy energies, very big energies that have been with us for probably a long time for a lot of us. And we're inviting in something new. So as much as you can, be patient with yourself and with others, and trust in this new energy, trust in this new direction, that it is for your highest good, that it is helping you grow in a whole new way, that is going to create such a deeper and more loving connection with yourself and with others and with God. Okay, so that is so beautiful, and I couldn't ask for any better energy. And it's a beautiful thing, and it's a beautiful way. And yeah, I'm grateful, and I hope you guys are also feeling that way, even when it's heavy, right? And it's a good reminder that we know it is for our highest good. And so it helps going through the tougher bits of it, knowing that, at the other side of this is lightness, is connection, and is, more suited towards who we are now, what we want. All right. So thank you guys again so much for being with me here today. I hope this reading resonated with you. And if it did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment about, your experience with all of this. How have you been feeling? Have you been feeling the heaviness? And are you already started your new beginning, or do you feel it on the horizon, right? Let me know. Let me know how it's been for you guys. But yeah, I hope to see you all on the next one. And if you would like a personal reading, you can book that down below with me. It's $45 for an hour. And if you would like to support my channel further, you can donate or in any kind of way you want, but totally not necessary. And I will see you guys on the next reading. We'll be doing the November predictions next. So I really look forward to that, and I hope to see you on the next one. All right? All of my love.